What's happening, people there, man? Welcome back to the channel, Lele. I'm happy to say Chelsea won a game. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You won a game. Chelsea won, Spurs nil, but it's a normal win. It's standard for me, but we've got to talk all the subjects. Chelsea owning Spurs, a dominant win, 0.05 XG and all that good stuff. Can a winning streak finally happen? Because for me, that is very, very important. It means he's consistency in the team. And obviously, the review. I've even got Jay as a Spurs fan joining. Big Chelsea panel, got all the man them joining, hopefully 7, 8 people on the panel today. So can you, for me, being consistent, I'm trying to be pushing it again every single day, can you smash that like button? And secondly, let me cough. I've got a cold. And also, a very sad situation is happening in Jamaica right now, where there's flooding, there's a hurricane, Melissa going on. You might have seen it. And there's a link below for humanitarian aid. It's official link. Make sure it is as well. That I haven't put an old one in. Make sure you go down below. Check that link out. And if you want to donate to Jamaica, what's going on down there to the people there, my people there, I'm half Jamaican. So obviously support the people in Jamaica as well, innit? Anybody wants to donate, look below. And if you want to super chat to my channel, you're happy to do so. Dev is joining, he's in the background. Jay's in the background as well. Spurs Jay's joining. Andrew joining. Den's joining. Rob should be joining. Jimmy should be joining. It's a big show today. Smash that like button, and every single person's channel on Twitter will be down below. Everybody does content, YouTube, down below. Without further ado, let's get into it. I see your comments. Beat yourself. What's the schedule looking like? Well, now I'll be posting every single day. Yesterday I couldn't, but I'm posting every single day for you guys again. How do I join, bro? Just message me on Twitter, bro. Message me on Twitter, and that's how a lot of the man know each other. Twitter or social media, like me and Jay. Jay does social media as well. So that's how you get to know people, man. So message me on Twitter. My Twitter's down below. My first name, _English. Simple as that. And yeah, man, good Super Sunday. Let's get into it. Bring our first guest in. We got Jay, we got Dev, we got X in the background who always show it like talking at some point. But obviously, he is active. We man say, man, after a win.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go.
Yes,
Come on, man.
energy.
Light work. It's light work. Listen, apologies
Same,
in
man.
advance. I'm ill as well, so if I sound a bit rough, that's why. But yeah, it's just light work when it comes to that stadium, man. I knew if there's ever a fixture I go into a season thinking, oh, you know what, that's going to be an easy 3 points. It's always Tottenham. I put them above the likes of Sunderland, the likes of Burnley in terms of like confidence going into a game.
What?
Yeah, honestly, I do. I actually do.
What the hell?
No, do you know why? And yesterday showed it as well because we always turn up. We always turn up for this game. Yesterday we didn't give him a sniff. Like they could hardly get out there.
0.01 XG. 0.01. 0.01. The lowest XG Tottenham Hotspur has ever put on in a Premier League game since 1992. My bad for interrupting, Jay. Continue.
That's crazy.
Nah, as a matter, I even got Jay here, not to get cooked, but I wanted to get Jay's perspective in it. Like, honestly, not to cook him, but it was so bad. I need to get a Spurs fan on here who can tell us why it was so bad. Because for us Chelsea fans, we're going to speak about it. BRX who joined as well. We're going to talk on it because we were all nervous going into this game, by the way. Despite the record, I spoke to Jay for sure. I was nervous, bro. And Jesse as well. I was nervous for this game, Jay. Like, I was actually nervous, thinking, could this be the record broken? Do you get it? So to see the way we played, I don't know if it was you really being bad or was Chelsea just dominant. That's what I don't know, innit? But big up Jay for joining and give us an opinion. Big up Jesse as well.
Both for sure. Big up everybody.
Just about that. Yeah, man, X, do you want to take it away, bro? How are you feeling after the game? How do you feel? We lost last week at home, win this week away. I'm a bit annoyed by that a little bit. Low key, bit rattled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But how are you feeling after the game, man?
Nah, I'm happy, but like I'm happy, bro. Like I really thought that we were gonna lose the game. To be honest, the way we were playing our defense, like I think it's not so much Spurs I was worried about. It's us, bro. It's us and our stupidity. It's us and our, we just give cheap goals. It's rare. It's actually rare that I see a team like break us down with a beautiful bit of play or like have good combinations. It's always us giving the ball to them in cheap areas, doing a bozo moment, Sanchez been good, but like I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Sanchez giving it out of the back straight to him, but that's what I was worried about. But yesterday, after I seen like the first 15 minutes, I was like, all right, like we can if we put our foot on the gas, we can do something here. And once that 15 minutes went, I'm like, we just got to get that first goal, and I knew we was good. Once we got that first goal, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, 100%. Like we kind of give goals away in it. Like when we play football, like you said, I can't remember the last time my team scored a 1-2 or a passage of play, and I was like, rah, what a goal, sort of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But yesterday, I don't know how bad Spurs' attack was, but for them to get 0.05 XG, I do want to give a bit of credit to Chelsea as well. So I mean, Jay, like I want to
Yeah.
give a bit of credit to Chelsea because I know they're Coleman up front, I know they're Xavi Simmons, but they do score set pieces. They do score set pieces, and Chelsea's defense has been terrible to where Wolves,
Is your
who are like
keeper,
20th
bro.
in the
You should be
league,
giving your keeper
causing me
praise.
problems. You know what we saying? There's two J's. I'll say Dubes. But go on, Jay.
I said you should be giving your keeper praise then if you want to be talking about stifling our set pieces, bro. Because he was claiming everything, bro. He
Oh,
was
so you're rating
claiming it.
Sanchez' thing last night?
Well, I'm just saying I was at the game, innit? I'm just saying what I saw, bro. Like we didn't get a sniff from a corner or a throw-in. And
True.
that's meant to be your Achilles heel, apparently. So I was told throw-ins are your Achilles heel.
They are,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
They
But
are.
They
You know
are,
what it
brother.
is,
We
Jay?
repeated
Too,
set pieces for fun.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to combat that with sending three up. So we're trying to not. The thing about Chelsea
I
that
saw
we
that, X.
got
I
to
saw that.
understand,
I saw
like
that.
it's never the first flick. Like the first flick on, you have to win. That's important. But it's always the second ball that we struggle with dealing with. Like the knockdowns, a flick off. We don't anticipate. We always are a reactive team. So it's like that you get the flick on and the box is congested and somebody's tapping it in. But I guess with this three up top, it decongested the box and we're able to mark kind of like man and pick up zones better. But yeah, but you see how Sanchez was claiming. This is the standard that I expect of like a Chelsea keeper. Eases pressure off the back line, command the box, and your defense gains confidence from that once they know that.
Hold on. Are we talking about Sanchez right now?
Yeah. That.
Oh,
Sir.
word. Okay.
You see, I'm not biased. When he deserves his praise, he deserves his praise. This is the standard though that you should be doing
Agreed.
every game. Like you
Agreed.
feel me? Like I shouldn't be praising you like every once in a while you shots up. He's been good. I'm giving him his credit, but it's like this is Chelsea that I should have in my back line. It starts from him, the confidence, claiming, coming out. You know what I mean? But I think that's what normally we're probably gonna see going forward with the sending three up top. Let's see how it works.
Hey, X,
For
that made
teams
me
that might
laugh. Man said, he said, I ain't trusting this defense. We're gonna have to go more attacking and use that as defense. That made me laugh though, because he knows that we ain't physical.
It's
We're not
kind of
gonna.
smart though.
To be
It's
fair, they
nothing
do
really
say
you
the
can
best
tell
form
my
of
defense.
defense. The best form of
Huh?
defense is offense for us, I reckon.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
is.
He's probably thinking,
Yesterday proved
yeah,
that again.
yeah, 100%, yeah, because we should have
Yeah.
scored way more goals. We're gonna get onto that because that's kind of poor, and that's also a reason why we've been languishing in fourth, like mean average the last 7 years. We can't finish our chances since we won the league, where it's not clinical. I remember Costa scoring half chances in the Premier League season we won the league, and Hazard especially, and we don't see that at all. The only time we saw that was in the Champions League running, where Mount scoring goals against Porto and that was a mad goal. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Those kind of goals where out of nowhere we take a chance to score, right? But yeah, man, Jay, Spurs fan, I'll let you say your piece on one particular subject before we move on, and that is your midfield. How did you let one guy dominate your midfield? That's what I want to know. As a Chelsea fan, how did you let that happen? I thought you meant to be more defensive. How
Thomas
did he
Frank.
still? Yeah, like what happened in your midfield dynamic where?
Thomas
What
Frank.
did you think of
Yeah,
seeing Caicedo do that live in 4K
yeah, like how was
against
it
the
live
whole
to see that as
midfield?
well? Like seeing
Well,
Caicedo play?
guys. First of all, yeah, it's not the first time I've seen him do that live to us. Do you know what I'm
True.
saying? I've seen it happen 3 times now. Thanks. But second of all, bro, if I'm being completely honest, yeah, it's the way Frank sets this team up. It's the way we've got a bunch of cowards in the mid. No one wants to go to the ball, bro. Everyone is afraid of the football. Do you know what I'm saying? When Bergvall came off, the game just complete like I knew.
I'm not having that.
I knew we were gonna, because the only hope I had for us winning this midfield battle was just having more legs and just being able to outrun you, and hopefully you guys get gassed out towards the end of the game.
How the hell are you gonna outrun that midfield?
Well, brother, we've got a man named Pap Sarr, who that's all he does.
That's one guy.
That's all he does. Bergvall, again, that is all they are good at, unfortunately, running.
Jay, can I ask you something real quick? Do you think it's a problem with your build-up? Because you're building up with a 3, right?
Well,
that's usually Frank's.
That's the problem, though. That's the problem. We're not building up as a 3. Yeah, you want to play a flat back 4 and try and do this passing out of the back when we don't have Romero, the only centre back in our team who can progress the ball from in our own box. The only defender we have that can, you're asking Kevin Danso to do the Rolls Royce role when he's a forward focus, bro. It's not. It doesn't make sense. You can't. It's not gonna work.
That's funny, yeah. That's funny.
And we kept giving the ball. We couldn't put 5 passes.
You gave the ball away way too much,
on the 75th minute, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I knew the game was done.
No, I'll tell you.
The game was done.
Can I just speak real quick, Jay? We've been on stream before. I remember you were talking about like, oh, you're ready to put Chelsea in a spliff and all them thing there. But it's all good, you know. Yeah, I just think that there's more energy on the pitch. Chelsea just played with more energy. Like we're winning every second ball. We close spaces real quickly. And for the most part, we didn't let you guys breathe. Like the fact that you guys are at home and what was it? You created like 0.05 expected goals at home tells you something, man. We dominated that game. That game from minute 1 to minute 90. Gave you no space to breathe. I mean, everyone was like berating Maresca for playing Reece James in the midfield. And while he wasn't winning all his duels, he was certainly sitting on what's his name there? Bentancur. Bentancur couldn't get on the ball.
Should have been.
I think that the plan was for
Bentancur is a passenger anyways, brother.
But he's the guy that they're trying to link the midfield with the attackers. Though he was the person that's supposed to be getting on the ball in the midfield to link the attack.
That yellow early on for Bentancur.
He couldn't get on the ball because of Reece James. You know, he didn't win a lot of duels, but I think overall his game was impeccable, man. Like, you know, so yeah, like truly, I just think that like Maresca just tactically got it spot on once again. And you know, you guys don't necessarily Spurs don't like even when you think Kudos is gonna get on the ball and like be able to like dictate the play when he's on the ball, and Cucurella's there.
Yeah, but bro, sorry to cut you. Yeah. Not just that, but you're asking him to do it every single game, week in, week out. I'm telling you, all our attacks go down the right-hand side. They all go through Kudus. And then as soon as you put a half-decent fullback up, who's not going to back down, who's not afraid to get stuck in, who's not afraid to actually put a foot in and tackle him, then what happens? You completely close off our attack. What are you expecting Richarlison to do something? I already said he's not Brazilian. He's a fraud.
Yes, for what he cost. Yes, I expect him to be goals.
He's Peruvian.
Left pocket 10. Bro, he's a fraud. He's a fraud. I'm going to say it here. I've said it already. He's a fraud, bro. I don't care. Do you understand? People are talking about give him time. Oh, he's young. The guy's 22. What are we talking about? He's been playing men's football for 4 years. What are we talking about? Give him time for what?
Xavi Simmons.
Bro, he's got more professional experience than Cole Palmer. What are we doing here?
That's a fact.
We dodged the bullet with that one, boys. Xavi Simmons.
You did.
He did not tell a lie.
I think it's
more.
I mean, let's be like, I don't think it's.
Then you get me. It's from the top to bottom.
Hey, then I know what you're about to say.
In terms of the game, we deserve to lose, bro.
It's too early, man. It's too early to rule them out. Like,
it's not about that, innit?
It's not too early, bro. It's not too early.
You guys really don't think it's too early to...
No, but no one's saying. No one's saying.
Wait, one at a time.
Bundesliga players again.
That's nonsense. I'm not having that. Why is Woltemade come from the Bundesliga and why is he bagging? Why is Ekatike come over from the Bundesliga and he's not struggling?
Bundesliga players again.
No, bro, Jesse, answer my question, bro. if the Bundesliga is so bad
You trolling, Jesse.
for bringing players over,
I am
why
not
isn't
saying,
Ekitike struggling?
I am not saying Bundesliga is all bad. We have data here to back up the majority of players that come from the Bundesliga have a tendency to come in the Premier League and struggle. Woods struggling. Liverpool paid how much for that guy?
That's
and he
one
can't
player.
even. And he, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner. Come
Christopher
on,
Nkunku. I can keep going.
Slow down there.
Let's not do this. They have a tendency to come to the Premier League and struggle.
Jadon
We are not
Sancho.
saying all. We are not saying all, but the majority. And from what I saw, Xavi Simmons yesterday, that was it's better than.
And,
It's
and this
better
is the
than
thing,
bring
Jesse,
him on.
yeah. This is the thing, yeah, because I know people like to say this about Spurs. I know what Jay's saying. If he had a Chelsea shirt on, would he be any better? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
If he came on for Chelsea yesterday instead of Gittins, would we see a massive improvement?
Maybe not massive,
Probably
but I
not.
still think that you need to allow time to adjust. Like
Of
the
course,
Premier League
we're
is
saying
not.
right
it's
now,
not the
Joe, we're not
easiest.
Don't get
saying
me wrong. When I
Just
say
one
we
sec,
dodged
just
the
one
when I
sec.
say we dodged
One at a time.
Okay,
Let coach
just one
on.
sec,
Let
just one
coach on.
sec. I don't think, and like this is perfect timing for Robert because like he's been like chirping. Like, anyways, I'm just saying you have to allow players. You have to allow players the time and space. You have to allow players the time and space to at least find their
Andrew's
football,
killing
find
me.
their footing. Like we're talking about just turned November, literally just turned November, and we're already writing this guy off. You know, like, yeah, he hasn't looked great. I'm not gonna lie, he has not looked great. But does anyone, even when you look at Wirtz, does anyone think that Wirtz is gonna be this poor?
You come in with expectation, you meet their expectations, or you get cooked
Nah,
for it.
B,
It's
that's
as simple
not
as that,
always
bro.
true. That's not always true.
I'm sorry. I get what you're trying to say. I get it. It may be too early. Maybe we're all jumping on his back way too early. But for me, £55 million. You took the number 7. Spurs called, I answered, yeah. So pick up the damn phone and start scoring goals, bro. It's as simple as that. I'm not giving no one time. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done with this, bro.
Wait, no, there
Because
does
we've done
have
the same
to be
thing
some
with Tel.
balance.
We've done the same thing with Odobert. We've done the same thing with Johnson. We've done the same thing with Richarlison. We've done the same thing with Ndombele. We keep on doing it, bro. 50, 60 million on this player, that player, and then we have to give them time. And in 3-4 years, we can't sell them.
There does have to be some balance.
Jay is right.
Where is he?
Jay's fine, yeah, I agree with Jay there. Go on, Dubes. About to say something.
No, I was just gonna say that there's a difference between like a player like Xavi Simmons. Like you look at him now, and he's just like not performing at all. So at that point, not say, oh, write him off, he's not going to be good enough. But you have to sit there and go, his performance, he's not playing well enough. Maybe he has to hold bench for a while. Maybe to sit there and say it's a bad signing straight away. I get that. That might be a bit rash. But at the same time, you do need to expect something from him. We're not seeing
West Ham
anything.
3-1. Get in.
Really?
Get in there.
But we're not seeing anything from Xavi Simmons. That's why I think Spurs fans are getting onto him.
You know what's funny though? When he was at Red Bull, he was the conduit. Like everything was flowing through him, right? And I feel like when he comes to the Spurs now, it's less of that, right? Just because he's new to the league and stuff like that, you can't play through this guy. He's not ready to adjust to the pace and the power of the Prem. So until this is the thing. When you go to big clubs, not to say that the Spurs are, but I'm just saying I'm using it as an example of what happens. Like if you're used to having ball to feet all the time, like I'm saying, you're used to having the ball, and then you go to a team like Real Madrid and you have to do more with less of the ball. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, right? Like you have to be able to be more efficient with your touches. And I think that that's what's happening with him. He used to get like 60, 70% of the ball, 60, 70 touches. And now he's getting, 25, 30, 35. And
he's not physical enough as well, bro.
That's true. That's true. You have to adjust to the physicality of the Prem. This is
exactly. Gotta bulk up, man.
I agree with that. I'm not, me personally, give everyone a chance to speak as well. I'm not going to write him off. But Jay's right in saying, as it stands right now, you can call him out. Like, we're getting to the point in the season where it's beyond like the first 2-3 games. We're getting to nearly like a quarter way through. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we need to be careful not to be like, oh, it's only 5 games, it's only 10 games in this first season. Because Wirtz is probably going to get that treatment, by the way. They're probably going to use the excuse, it's his first season. If this was a Chelsea player, no one would be giving Xavi Simmons grace. No offense, Jay. There'd be way more heat. So being a bigger club, we're looking to...
No, but I agree. I don't take offense to it.
No, by the way, I'm not saying it as a dig. I'm just saying Chelsea never get this grace to players, ever. So I don't want to
everyone was
be
to write off
lenient and go, oh yeah, it's still early. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not doing that. But go on, dude. So we move on to Jay and Rob and Andrew and stuff. Go on.
No, I was literally just gonna say, look how on the porch everyone was so ready to write off Caicedo. Look at him now.
Oh, there you go.
If I read the receipts from this Chelsea fan base, my God.
Rob, it's true. Why are you saying we're doing this, Rob? It's true.
No, it's not. Like,
it is. Rival fans were getting onto him so much in his first season.
Before Caicedo was at Chelsea, he was one of the best midfielder in the Prem already. True. Before he came to Chelsea, I've never been sold on Xavi Simmons. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't that high on us getting him because I've never. Every time I've watched him, whether it's for the national team, whether it was for club, I've just never been sold on Xavi Simmons. So I was glad that we passed on him, and I was glad Spurs got him. Right? Because this is exactly the type of player I thought he was going to be. He's going to struggle with the physicality of the Prem, right? He's going to get pushed around. And then when your team is under the cosh, he does not have that, like the French say, that je ne sais quoi, to dig you out of like he's good. When you're winning 3-0, he'll come on and score the third goal. He'll give an assist for the fourth goal. Crazy. That's all good. But when your team is under the cosh, Xavi Simmons, for me, has never been the guy that I look at for most team and be like, oh, he's the one that will do something that will bring the team out of nowhere into, he's used. He did that all for the last 2 years. He's been doing that. No, he's not. He has not. He has not. You're telling me that he wasn't the conduit for their attacks in the last 2 years. There is the reason. Really? There's a reason why he doesn't start for the national team. Like Gakpo, doesn't matter how stinky Gakpo is. Gakpo starts. So he's never started for the national team. He's never got starts. No, he's not like for the talent. For the talent that he is, he should be.
I feel like that's
that shouldn't always be the be all and end all.
No, I'm not saying that should be all and be all. Like, but you should be getting benched for Marlon. Memphis Depay should not be getting the starts over you. Memphis Depay and his
Memphis Depay.
That's their all-time goal scorer.
What are you talking about?
He's a baller.
Exactly. Xavi Simmons not a baller. Right now, who's a better?
But respect Memphis Depay.
When he's like
Memphis Depay is nasty, man.
Weghorst gets over Xavi Simmons.
I get what he's trying to say, though, innit? I do get what you're trying to say, bro. He is right in the sense that, bro, like, come on, like, bro, there is a reason, and again, there's a reason why no one else wanted it.
He should be the first name on the team sheet for that Dutch team. Every single in the attack, pure talent. Pure talent. Who's more talented?
Man, don't get skewed by Rob, yeah. Rob has to say this because he thinks we have elite recruitment. So if we don't buy him,
Rob raised Garnacho. By the way,
Rob, you have to keep this facade up. I hear.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? The only reason why we didn't buy him. The only reason why we didn't buy him is because we couldn't sell. Jackson. That's the only reason why we didn't. Because we couldn't. It's like sell to buy again.
Even when
the only reason why.
Couch. Even when we I said for me, I'm not sold on him. I'd rather 10 times get Fermin Lopez way, like I would rather Fermin Lopez 10 times over than Xavi Simmons. And when we got, I said I would rather over Xavi Simmons. That's my opinion. I don't think he's a player that's suited, maybe for that not very suited for the Prem. And I don't think for 60 million he is a player that will dig you out of adversity when you really quick because I want to let Andrew speak because he's got the shades, he's got the fit on. He needs to crash on the Spurs. Just really quick, Rob. Talking all this mess about Xavi Simmons when he hasn't had a year, he hasn't bulked up. I remember Enzo having similar issues when he first started. But let's not talk about it.
Enzo Fernandez.
No. Yes, Enzo Fernandez. He was defensively weak when he first started in the.
When he first
don't do this. Don't do this. I can pull games and receipts. Don't do this. 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 Physically, no, he wasn't. Everyone in this that's a Chelsea fan, no, he was not. Physically, he had to bulk up. Don't do this.
On the ball, did you see quality? Yes or no?
Yes, that's not what I said. I'm not talking about on the ball. We're talking. You said your main point was Xavi Simmons is too lightweight for the league. Correct?
That's the point I said.
Oh, okay. Not the only point. All right, no problem.
He just can't. He just can't.
I don't
really
think his problem was mobility, though.
Sorry. This is my last point I'll make. Yeah. He can't handle the intensity of the Premier League. It's not even the bulking up because you know what? I'll say this. if I was seeing flashes of brilliance on the ball, but it's like, okay, it's just the physicality that's missing, then cool. I'll be like, all right, yeah, maybe he does need to just put some size on. But he offers nothing. He can't hit. Do you know the amount of passes he slammed into the advertising boards? You'd think he's got some problem with our sponsors, bro. It's a disgrace. He's misplacing passes. His first touch is dreadful. He's scuffing shots. Yeah, getting pushed up. Him and Richarlison spend more time on the floor than they do running. I'm being dead serious.
He's right.
These are the problems. This is why we're calling it out. And I'm sorry, yeah, but Son Heung-min, who was a club legend, wore that shirt that he is wearing right now, bro. You take that number, you have to perform. I'm sorry. He could have taken number 60. He could have been one of them unknown players with a blank face on FIFA that you signed from the academy in career mode. But he chose to be the main man to do this. So you know what? I'm gonna hold you to that standard, bro. That is it.
Hey, listen. I hear it, bro. Let's move on. There's someone in our chat who looks very confident right now. You know what I'm saying? Man's wearing the shades. Man's got the blue. You know, the blue tint is mad, especially in the sun, by the way. It booms. And even inside, he looks like he's cheesing. You know what I'm saying? When you said Andrew, man, I feel like you're going to say something like this is standard, but I want to hear what you have to say. Innit?
Well, this fixture, man, I never fear us going to Spurs or playing Spurs. They're just our bitch. You know what I mean? It's just whatever it is. You could put any formation, any form they're in. We're always going to win. We're always going to win no matter what. They just can't. It's like someone telling you, 4 + 4 = 5, man. Spurs still can't work us out. Do you know what I mean? It's what it is. It doesn't matter who our manager is, who their manager is, who our players are, who their players are. They just can't work us out. Doesn't matter what it is. We could be last day of the season in a relegation zone, needing 3 points to stay up, going away to Spurs, go down to 10 men. And I'm still confident we'll win. Doesn't matter what these guys do. It's just something. You know that meme with the guy that's got the dog with the chain around and you put like someone's head on it? You know that picture? Have you seen it? That's us with Spurs. Doesn't matter what they do, man. We just crush them. I have no respect for Spurs, man. They are a loser club, loser mentality. They just have a giant, big toilet bowl stadium that we go in there and shit on them every season.
Wow.
That's what we do.
Wow.
Okay?
He's not lying. That stadium actually do look like a toilet bowl, though. I saw it yesterday.
I'm saying it is.
I tell you right now, right? Spurs should petition to just give us 6 points each season, man. We should start with 6 points on the opening day of each season. There's no point in us playing them. We're going to have a tougher game against Carrier Bag in midweek than we are against Spurs. That's what it's going to be. And against Wolves.
The reason why,
and also, I think all Chelsea streamers should not do any previews for the Spurs match. There's no
but
point.
Andrew, I was going to say, I was nervous. I was thinking, I was thinking a draw because I was like, we're at our worst, innit? We're vulnerable. But I should have believed you.
6 out of 7.
We were nervous. I spoke to you.
I didn't believe Spurs was going to be this bad.
I didn't mean this either.
They don't have double-digit wins over in history. Of
the Andrew, I hear the chest, but Chelsea was stinky.
Chess, it's not chess. Chess, let me tell you right. It's not chess. It's just unbelievable belief. Yeah. That's what it is.
Unbelievable belief.
It's belief. I'm telling you, it doesn't, and it's like been that. It's been at that when these Clearlake came in, when Abramovich came in, before Abramovich came in.
Kenny Bates, brother.
It was the 1990s. They didn't beat us for 16 years in a league home and away before 2006.
I know these facts.
With Gareth Bale in his possible prime, by the way.
That records. I always talk about historical records, right? Look at Liverpool's game. Villa have got a terrible record up at Anfield. I'm not surprised they lost to Liverpool. Even
Chelsea at Old Trafford.
A record at Old Trafford. It stinks. Bro, for 13 years. It's the same with Spurs for like 30 years. They won once at our ground in all competitions in 35 years. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you, man.
I have no fear of them. When I hear some streamers go, we're going to lose 3-0. Spurs are going to beat us 3-0. They won 3 times.
Yeah, who the hell said
in
that?
A year at home.
Hold on.
You know 22.
I said the draw.
No. I gotta call you out because you come here and say PTSD because our record against Brentford, our record against this team. But when we have an incredible record against Spurs, you still got PTSD. Why don't you go our record against Spurs?
Andrew, stop talking. No, you might try cooking me 2 months ago.
No, but let me just say this. This is how real the Spurs judges. Thomas Frank, we only won 2 games against Brentford, 1 home, 1 away when he was at Brentford. Yeah, the judge is real around with Spurs. Spurs. There's no coincidence that the word Spurs and the word loser has 5 letters in it. Okay, there's no coincidence in it. Okay, that's what it is. Let me ask
a serious question. Yeah,
loser.
Andrew, goddamn, let him breathe, man. Let him breathe.
No. There's no time.
Let me ask a question to the Mandem. Yeah, who do you think, other than Caicedo, because obviously he's world class, probably our only world class player at the moment in time in terms of consistency over the past year.
Caicedo's our only world-class player?
Right now, as it stands. Who else?
Reece James is not world-class?
Reece James has been fit for 6 months.
Who cares? Is he world-class? James yet? No.
Cucurella is what?
Reece James is not world-class.
Wait. Jay, I think they misunderstood what I'm trying to say. I'm saying Reece James is world-class.
Okay.
But he hasn't proven over a year.
Full stop.
Yeah, he's world-class.
What about Cucurella?
Yeah, I say so.
Yeah, why are you even thinking? Why are you even thinking?
I think you should be. Yeah.
There's only one left back in the world
on our team sheet.
And who's that?
All right, cool. Is he top class or world class? I think there's a difference, Rob.
He's the best left back in world football. You're telling me what? If there's no world class, there's no world class left back in the world.
I would agree.
I'm still biased towards Nuno Mendes, but I
him being the best, does that make him world class though?
Here's my thing, Chess. Here's my thing.
I went to the game and I saw the 2 left backs in full flow.
But I don't big up Caicedo's performances like everyone else because this is just normal performance. Right? But
yeah,
that's the same with Cucurella for me at this moment in time.
Yeah,
this is a normal Cucurella performance.
Do you call him world class, Andrew?
I do call him world class, because he's been like that. He's been like that for nearly 2 years, Ches. He's been like that for nearly 2 years. Second half of 24, he took it into the Euros 24, and he took it into last season, and he's taken it into this season. We're seeing nearly 2 years of consistent performances for him. Yeah, look at it's just he's got another winger in his pocket, bro. I don't know how he runs around so much. So many wingers he's collected in his pockets over the last 2 years. You know what I mean? This guy is he's one of the top names that you on.
No. Why are we arguing, Andrew? Why are we arguing this?
I'm just saying. This is a good argument, Ches. Though this is a good. We're not saying he's shit. We're saying you're saying he's.
I think he's cold. I don't know.
What I mean,
when I watch him,
this is a good argument. This is a good argument. You're not saying he's crap.
I think because there was discourse before, we're not giving Cucurella his flowers. Like people, before didn't really rate him. Because Reece James was always rated.
Whatever it is that he's now one of the top names on the team list.
Yeah,
when you
put Cucurella has to be world class. The guy.
Can I say it like this, which is weird?
On Spain sheet and on Chelsea sheet.
Real talk, man. Hooked, man. Pay for your crimes, man. Pay for your crimes. How dare you? Reece James? Come on, dog.
No. I said Reece James world class. I'm saying
no, you didn't. You said Caicedo's.
No, you didn't. You questioned it at first. You said Caicedo. Facts. Word for word.
I had to manners you after that, man.
You see the plane when I flew to where I go Madeira and I was doing all this. I was nervous. I want to do a soft landing in it. Pause. Listen, Caicedo is like levels above everyone else. Even Cucurella being world class, Caicedo's better than him in terms of consistency, the level. When I look at Cucurella, do I see like a mad level? I see more consistency. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, you could argue that's world class, or you can argue that's top class. That's going to go around the panel. But I don't know. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not sure. Because I look at Caicedo as like a Ches, who's a world class player in your team? I'll say Palmer, and I'll say Caicedo.
And you wouldn't say Reece James. Wow.
No, Reece James.
It's the third time you've done that, by the way.
Like, I don't understand. Like,
no, but Dev, over a full season, bro.
He's been world class for longer than both those players combined.
Yeah.
He's too easy.
You won the Champions League.
Wait, really quick.
For both those, longer than both those players combined. That's what I'm saying.
Couch, let me get this really quick. If Salah got injured right now and he came back 7 months from now and he's only played like 4 games, would you say Salah's not world class? I just want to understand your methodology here.
Permanent, man. Class is permanent.
That's what I'm saying. For me, when you say a player is world class, for you to fall out, i.e., Sterling falling out of world class form, that has to persist for a year. You don't think so? Whoa.
Sterling, world class, one of the best.
Third highest scoring winger in the Prem.
Yeah, he scores goals, but he's not world class. Like, does anyone else believe that Sterling is world class?
In his prime,
in his prime at City?
In his prime at Man City, probably.
Yes.
World class.
Yes.
What is the criteria?
Yes.
I'm not even going to argue it. You guys are crazy, though. You think that was
that is recency bias.
We are all crazy. You are the only saying.
We're crazy.
Yeah. Raheem Sterling, world class. Okay.
Was.
In his peak, he was world class. Yes.
Let me go pull up his stats right now from his peak years in City, and then we'll have this conversation. Give me one moment.
That freaking team, he was scoring tap-ins the whole time. What are we talking about here, man?
Couch. That's recency bias. This man literally cut up wingers for fun. Nah, don't do this.
Wingers for fun.
Excuse me, fullbacks. Okay, yes, Reece James locked him up in the Champions League final. Yes, that happened when he was supposedly in his prime. Yes, Couch, that happened.
Salah isn't world class, Alfie. What are you talking about, man?
Couch, do you remember
this guy set records in the Premier League, man. What are you talking about?
Sterling was inevitable.
Crazy, man.
Sterling was inevitable, bro. He was one of those guys who turned up week in, week out. Got GA.
And also, you say about tapping. Do you know that part of being an attacker is getting in the positions as well to score the goals?
Yeah, but how many of those did he miss in that same position?
Oh my God!
Oh, now we're doing conversion rates.
But to get in the positions and miss that many and still have them stats.
Let me Couch. Do you know who?
I'm telling you right now, Man City create a plethora of champions. You ask any Man City fan if they think that Raheem Sterling was world class, they'll tell you otherwise. They had so many players that
I hope they respect their club legend. I hope they respect their club legend, brother.
Can I finish, Kakali? That liberated Raheem Sterling in that position. So many players that liberated him and gave him the freedom to attack those back posts and stuff like that and tap it in. Are you kidding me?
How come they haven't found anybody to do the same thing since?
What do you mean? They haven't found anyone.
Nobody's even replicated Raheem Sterling's.
Mahrez? Mahrez wasn't one of those guys?
He replicated
One sec, Jay.
He didn't do it as much as Sterling, but I hear.
One sec, Dev. Shout out Jay for joining, Spurs fan. Got mini cooked as well. To beat yourself, all Chelsea fans. We talk to
you. Man, easy.
Good to see Jay, man.
Jay, I saw you rolling that zoot, brother. Long day.
Yeah, never a foul. Big up Jay. Description down below. I'll be adding that this stream. So big up Jay for joining, man. Big yourself, brother. In a bit, G. Man.
Just to let everyone know, I would have done what I said even without a Spurs fan on the panel.
I know that's your way, man.
That's Andy's hello. I know that. G.
I've done that.
I'm saying, but yeah, man. For me, that was a mad caveat conversation because Sterling's not on the agenda. He's washed and he's taking up too much stuff. So we should not be talking about that bum. He's a bum now. Honestly,
very rich.
No offense. But
y'all are too funny, man.
Players, man. Let's talk about Caicedo, man. Whoa. Take a touch, bro. So watching me like that, G. So watching me, bro. I know you're gonna rewind that as well. You weirdo. Anyway, Caicedo, man. Straight away, no waffle at the
man of the match.
Players, I don't think our performance was like. I'm gonna land this point so you guys can speak on it. I don't think our performance was like great, but all we needed was a few individuals to have top class games as per, and we can do our job. And those few players, Cucurella, as Dan mentioned before, be more class, smart, different debate. Caicedo, I think, was great. I think James did his job quite to a high level. I think Enzo off the ball was quite good. Fafana was composed. But for me, Caicedo, sorry?
Sanchez as well.
Yeah, Sanchez, of course, came in the crosses. I should have mentioned him actually because he's probably one of the underrated.
I have this thing that see. I think Sanchez played good, but I think people are going to overpraise him for doing something that a goalkeeper should be doing.
Oh my God!
In terms of
Rob,
let me interject.
In terms of catching, when he wasn't really challenged to catch and he caught them fine, and a couple of kicks that he didn't kick out, that's absolutely fine. I never said he had a bad game. I'm just saying It was like when Mendy caught the ball the first time when he was in goal after we had Kepa not catching for 2 years. You know what I mean? It's like that. I don't think. Listen, I think the praise should be that he's not been a bozo the last few weeks. That should be the praise for him. But this is the type of performance of Sanchez I want when you don't speak about him.
To be fair,
no, but we are speaking about him because he was really good. His cross collection was incredible.
Hey, Rob, I'm gonna let
the
Rob
area,
land.
incredible.
Hey, Rob, I'm gonna let you land. I know you defend.
One at a time. One at a time.
I'll let Rob respond first.
There was just listen. His kicking was good, but his catching. A goalkeeper should be catching those. There's nothing to really praise for his catching.
You have to fight through to make to cross collect. You have to fight through all sorts of people to get there.
Who did he fight through? That was
you also have to read the flight of the ball correctly. It's not just as easy as just putting your hand up and grabbing it.
He should do what every goalkeeper is trained to do.
But not every goalkeeper is good at cross collection. Like that's still a skill set. That is a skill set. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
You're doing the most.
Yeah, go on, Rob.
The reason why we limited, Spurs, or what 0.05 xG. The biggest threat wasn't gonna be cutting us through because we had Caicedo with our wing working hard. Their biggest threat was gonna be on set pieces and long throws. And thanks to Sanchez, and partly by the coaching staff, by modifying how we defend the long throws, Sanchez was coming and claiming. It's like it wasn't even he claimed, and then you are kind of nervous when he's gonna drop it. Like he claimed and it stays in his hands, and he's claiming Spurs attacks that he will claim, and automatically we on the offensive and go into the attack and creating chances. Like he was impeccable. His kicking was good. His shot collection was good. That one shot that he saved from Kudus, like the ball bounces before he actually gets to
he was lucky on that one.
No, Andrew, this is what I can't stand.
Nah, Andrew, that's hate. Andrew, I hate Sanchez as much as the next guy, but that's hate, bro.
I think everyone's no. Let me say this.
Yeah.
People miss this. I said he played good. I said he played good. I'm just saying
excellent.
No, he wasn't excellent. He played good.
He was hardly.
He wasn't. Rob, we're overpraising him. It's like it's like saying, "Oh, we're going to praise someone because they passed the ball to their teammate." That's what the catching is for me.
So why are you overpraising Caicedo?
I'm not. I haven't broken.
No, we should not praise Cucurella because he did what left back should do. We should not praise Caicedo because he did what a DM should do. We should not praise Relaxo.
Obviously didn't listen. Rob, you obviously didn't listen because I said I'm not overpraising Caicedo because it's a normal Caicedo performance for me. So I don't overpraise.
He did say that. He did say that.
That's what I say all the time.
We shouldn't praise anybody because everybody did the job. Basically,
Xavier, you there, bro?
Moresca did his job. Fofana did his job.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm here.
Fofana deserves praise for staying
it's not that big of a
for
deal.
80 minutes. That's what he deserves praise for.
Go on, X. And Jay will speak after. That's Dubes. Go on.
No, I just know Rob. He's just gonna overpraise some basic stuff all the time, like no, bro, no. This is what I'm saying. Like I think, like this should be the standard. You feel me? Like he should, if he's not saving that, we're gonna be like, all right, Sanchez, we're gonna get on him. Like I praised him and bigged him up. It's important that he does that stuff. But I want Chelsea. Like if we're gonna do things like how we want a top CV, like we need like keepers like this. You feel me? This should be the standard of him going forward. Not because he makes a save. Okay, cool. He barely got tested that game. What he did well was his claiming, and we give praise for that. But we don't distribution overdoing it though.
His distribution has always been consistent.
The work was done in front of him. The work was done in front of him. No doubt about it. I think that
if you're marking him, you give him a 6 out of 10. That's what.
I would say the work was done in front of him, but when he was called into action, he
performed his duty.
Let me ask a question to the panel, yeah.
And then the thing I have with Rob is that when you Rob is not balanced. So when you criticize him, it's always the next person's fault. It's always the defense.
Where's your criticism of Garnacho?
You feel me? But then it's like, oh my God, he does this. Oh my God.
No, but Ches, I feel Ches with goalkeepers, right? you should only mention goalkeepers in two ways, right? If they cost you the game or they won you the game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Look,
Otherwise,
I was gonna ask you a question
I
on
don't
that
want
point,
to. I don't want to talk about the goalie.
No, but here's my problem with this argument, yeah. Because this is meant to be the Caicedo segment, by the way. But we'll move on to that in a minute. But listen, my argument is this: how many goalkeepers in the league are world class? Just give me a number, then I'll.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Allison, that's it.
Cool. So you're gonna get to my point eventually, right? One world class goalkeeper, is that what you can unanimously agree, right? Or two?
Yeah.
I will say two.
I was say Donnarumma, maybe Raya.
Raya, and
okay. Cool.
I don't consider Raya Donnarumma. I forgot he was on City. Donnarumma and Allison. That's it.
Cool, Dev. Let's just be nice and say 3. That's 3 out of 20 goalkeepers we're saying are world class. So therefore, Sanchez having a good game is a really good level then, because they're all Premier League goalkeepers.
No, what argument is this? Hang on.
How is Rob saying he had a good game and people go to him, that's standard? Well, then if the standard of the league was to be at Rob's level, then why has everyone called him out?
Chaz, let me reply to that. Let me get that. Let me get that real quick. We had Czech, we had Courtois, we had all of these world-class goalkeepers.
Yeah, but that's
so wait. I know it's in the past. But similar to how people expect managers to be sacked like year after year if they don't achieve their targets, people expect certain performances in their left wing. People expect certain performances in their midfield. People expect certain performances by their goalkeeper at this club. I'm just saying what it is. You could argue with the people that have the standard.
That doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Like, just because Real Madrid expect to have Galacticos doesn't mean they're gonna have that every year.
We've decided. I think what's missing here is Chaz. No one. I'm not. I'll repeat again because I think it's a loss. I think he had a good game. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to go, oh my God, like Rob does.
So, Andrew, who from yesterday's game are you praising? Who from yesterday's game are you praising?
Gusto, Fofana. I'll praise them all. But what I'm saying is there's levels of praise. That's all it is.
So what did Gusto
everyone apart from
Garnacho.
Everyone apart from Garnacho. That's all.
Wait. Gusto Fofana did job as well. Right?
Go on, Jay.
Did the job.
So with the Sanchez thing, I think what it is, in terms of goalkeepers, us Chelsea fans, we've been living off gruel for so long. Like when someone makes us like chicken and chips, we praise it and put it on like a pedestal. Yeah. Sanchez's performance yesterday, it was good. Don't get me wrong, I'm giving him credit. But like at the end of the day, are we praising a goalkeeper for catching a ball?
That's what we're doing. That's what Rob's
doing.
He's doing it.
So, the problem I have, 1 second, I've been listening for a while now. I just got one thing to say, and that's it. I probably got to go anyways.
I never did that.
You guys have been hating for so long that you cannot even acknowledge a good performance. And I'm sorry, catching the ball. Hold on. Relax. It's okay. The fact that you guys cannot even acknowledge that cross collection relieves pressure. That is a skill set. Reading where the ball is, getting there, fighting through that is a skill set. Catching the ball. It's not as simple as just catching the ball. Like, what are we talking about here? If it was that simple, everyone would be doing it.
In the air, him holding on.
If it was so easy, why is not everyone doing it? Why do you not see that every time?
Wait. I will counter that point.
If it's so easy,
I got you. I'll go first.
1 sec, Callie. If it's so easy and it's such a basic skill, why do you not see every goalie collect the ball, get into the area, fight through everybody, and collect the ball? If it's so easy.
First of all, he fought through minimal pressure yesterday to catch those balls to begin. Okay, he fought through minimal pressure because of the way we set up. No, because the way
I don't agree with that part, but I'll go after Andrew.
Because of the way we set up our free kicks and because of Spurs' poor distribution.
Really?
I'm not going to overpraise someone for catching.
Really?
If you can't catch as a goalkeeper, you shouldn't be a goalkeeper.
Would we praise Courtois for the same thing? No, because he do that.
Courtois is great at cross collection. What are we talking about?
But he does it, so we wouldn't sit there and go, "Oh, he had a good game because he did this."
This is why I brought up the world-class goalkeepers before, bro.
Courtois is an elite cross collector. That's a skill set that he has. That's one of his strengths.
Here's what I will say.
Go ahead, Jesse.
We're going to
move on to Caicedo after. Go on.
I could see both arguments. I understand where Andrew and the other guys coming from in terms of that is something that a goalkeeper should be doing. That's one of the things they should be practicing all the time, right? They should. But It just have some goalkeepers, as coach basically saying, that can do it better than some, and it's quite kind of difficult as well because you're in a crowd trying to catch a ball. You have to time that as well. Some keepers could do it better than some. I could see the argument from both sides, but yesterday Sanchez had a very good game.
I don't deny that. I just don't think like
I don't deny that either.
You give me 6 out of 10.
And also, I
Go
would
on,
say,
last point.
I would say that Maresca and the coaching staff is looking like they're trying to play to Robert Sanchez's strengths, right?
Like at the end of last season.
Yeah, they're
100%, Andrew. No one, by the way, I don't think the argument is like people. I think Andrew even agrees, and people agree that he deserves praise, element of praise yesterday.
Yes.
I think that the argument is to end off here, so we move to Caicedo and Maresca and stuff, is the element of praise. How much do you want to give? Where a lot of people are saying it should be a well done, you've done your job type beat. And a lot of other people are going a bit over the top, going, he's what? Oh Lord, Bournemouth to score, but it's offside. He's world class, which by the way, that was Rob. For anybody who wants to know, that was Rob's tweet yesterday.
By the way, just as if you're watching this Bournemouth City side, you just saw a cross that went into the box that Donnarumma failed to collect and created the Bournemouth chance. Right. So Donnarumma is world class, right? But he's not good at cross claiming, which in turn.
Can I say something to Rob really quick?
We need to move Caicedo.
I promise you. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds max. Rob, no, Rob. You ask everyone to defend Robert Sanchez, and everyone knows where I stand about Sanchez. I'm trying to be more open-minded to the guy. But you criticize world-class Donnarumma. That's the stuff that don't sit right with me. That's the stuff that doesn't sit right with me. You will defend the worst player. You will defend the Garnachos and criticize the Rodrigos. It doesn't make sense to me. That's all I got to say.
I would defend the Chelsea player all day, every day over some player from another team.
Which is
no. But Rob, when we're talking ball, when we're saying, listen, when we're talking ball, and I'm telling you to take bias of the team out of it, player for player, trait for trait, ability for ability. Are you going to tell me Sanchez is better than Donnarumma?
How many times people sit here and argue with me that, we should do everything we can to get Xavi Simmons? Now everybody seems to be quiet about it.
Go to Caicedo. I said what I had to say.
Let me move on. We haven't got too long left. This game's on and stuff. Everyone wants to watch it. Standard after your team, which people's time. But Caicedo, again, should we not overpraise him too much because he's world class?
He did his job, apparently.
He did his job. So.
Yes.
Let's quickly speak on that.
I didn't overpraise him.
Caicedo does his
Keep
job.
it consistent, Andrew.
The difference why we have to say Caicedo is world class. We have to
take care, Couch. Bless up.
Players does their job consistently, week in, week out, and that's why I said I understand where Andrew and there was coming from in terms of Sanchez not being able to catch the ball, because that you're supposed to be doing week in. What are these players training for if you can't do that?
If Spurs had actually done something yesterday, which by the way, on a side note, I really think we should actually separate these Spurs fixtures from normal fixtures because we just win them anyway. I mean, I can't because the most consistent thing about Chelsea is our inconsistencies, right? We've gone from Sunderland the whole game where we played shit. We went to Wolves where we played good for a half and shit for a half. And we've gone to Tottenham where we played well both halves. That's the inconsistent. That's where I said I expect the type of game is carrier bag and now a new Wolves probably manager bounce next week than I did against Spurs. But going back to the performances, why when I say like I say the one I don't overpraise it, it's just normal for me. Same with Cucurella. I don't overpraise Cucurella because it's just normal to me. I will praise Gusto because I haven't seen that in a right back position from Gusto
in the mid, inverting into midfield. Correct.
I praise Fofana because Fofana's on his way back from injuries. I thought Reece had. I'm not really high on Reece's James performance. I thought it was good. But I thought sometimes in the first half he was a bit slow. He's a bit slow on the ball.
You're not rating Sanchez because you rate him that highly. Is that it?
Yeah, that's right. He's so high. So
No, because you're not praising Caicedo or Reese because you let him hide him. You praise Gusto because you haven't seen that from Gusto. So the reason I'm assuming you don't praise Sanchez is because you
world class press by Rob
right,
Andrew.
yeah, I've got a history of praising Sanchez, and now I'm disappointed.
No, but if you think he's not a good keeper and he does something outstanding like
No, Andrew. Sanchez is better than Courtois. Let's stop this bullshit, bro. Sanchez is better than Neuer in his prime. Fuck all this.
You know what? Let me just erase all the mistakes he's done that hasn't cost us points and praise him for catching a fucking ball for 90 minutes yesterday.
I don't agree with that part, Andrew.
Listen, to me, Caicedo was our best
Sorry,
player.
yeah, Caicedo. Listen,
Got
Caicedo.
the assist.
Caicedo
tackling everywhere, zero to 90 minutes.
He's just he just epitomizes what all those players' mindset should be. Every single one of those players' mindset should be for 90 minutes. If you look at the actual goal where it came from, look at the way he reacts to someone like Neto reacts to that ball when Neto doesn't pass that ball to João Pedro. He just basically gives up. Caicedo wins the ball twice and sets up for the goal. That's the determination and characteristics you want in every single player, the mindset you want in every single player. That's what it should be. And he does that. He does that near enough 100% of the time. There's a few performances this season that's been a bit off, but you allow that because he's been so consistent.
And do you know what, Andrew? As Chelsea fans, especially us who goes on different panels, Rob sometimes, we should stop gauging in debates about Rice.
I'm just done.
I've actually I'm a 40-year-old man. Why am I debating people online?
This is the problem, Ches. You can have the debates, Ches, but you know what? You don't have to rip the other player apart. Do you know what I mean?
But that's what the debate doing. Oh, well, Rice scores more goals. I'm sitting there going like,
that's great. But
people like
they're two different people. But I'd rather
two different profiles of players.
My preference is always going to be for Caicedo, but I'm biased. I'm a Chelsea fan. It's always if you ask an Arsenal fan, their bias is always going to be for Rice. But I like both players. Both players are very good and they're playing well at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Correct.
On form, they're the two best midfielders in the league. Whether they're one or two is that someone's opinion. But I like Caicedo and I wouldn't swap him for any midfielder in the world. I wouldn't swap him for anyone in the world.
Correct.
I just wouldn't.
One other thing I want to speak about is
I've moved past calling him the best midfielder in the league. I think he's the best player in the league.
That's fine. I have no problem. I won't argue. I won't argue.
I don't want to say Haaland because he scores goals.
I'll say Haaland, but I understand. I'm not arguing it anymore.
Haaland can have a stinky game and back 2 goals because he scored 2 chances, right? But Caicedo all around game has to be spot on defensively and offensively. For me, what requires Caicedo to do every day for him to obtain an 8 out of 10 is far more than what's required of Haaland every day.
I agree. I agree.
Rob, I agree with you there. On that part, I agree with you.
He's for me the best player in the league. Best player in the league.
But I'm not going to argue with that. And the problem I'm going to.
The
problem is there are certain the Rice Caicedo debate is now entering a Salah Hazard debate for me, where I won't participate in it. I won't participate in a Salah Hazard, a Messi Ronaldo, and there's another one I won't, but I can't remember. Oh, the Scholes Gerrard Lampard debate. I won't enter.
Scholes Gerrard Lampard midfield.
But this is now a point where these two, it's like there's no point because you won't change my mind and I won't change your mind. There's no frigging point debating it whatsoever. And I'm not going to rip apart Rice. I'm just going to praise Caicedo. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do from now on.
Because 2 questions I got for the end of the stream. What do we feel about the Gustos and Fofanas playing that game? Jesse, do you want to speak on them too? Or players who come into the team who don't really start a lot? How do you think they performed? And then after that, we're going to speak on someone who said it here that reminded me. Does the balance work out? Garnacho and Neto, is it better when we start them and then bring the other players on, or should we start changing it up? Because like when Esteval came, when he created chances and stuff, and people want to see a bit more risk-seeking kind of action. So Jesse, what do you feel about Fofana's, Gusto's change in midfield? Maresca's basically changed. Do you think we should go with that kind of system and drop a few players back, or do you feel like we should still stick with against the smaller teams like Burnley and Wolves, more attacking football? What do you think?
Yesterday on the terrace, we had the same discussion. Each game's call for a different quality of player, right? This is where management comes into play because, yes, the players look good yesterday, but if we take this very same team and play them against Sunderland as we did last week, we would have struggled.
Mm-hmm.
We would have clearly struggled against teams that open and play just open. This is fine. I could understand where Fofana and Gusto and these guys could come in the team because we'll have more freedom down the wings. Defenders could carry the ball into midfield without we having to actually study like 5 guys. Everybody just pack up in defense. We don't have to study that. What I would say with Garnacho and Neto, again, I understood why they played yesterday. The game called for them. Yes, we may want more flair players in the team, but Maresca wanted to keep us in the game. Cheers. You and I basically thought that this game would have ended up 1-1 because we didn't expect Spurs to be this bad. We didn't expect it. I understood Maresca's thought process for having these two in the team. They are workhorses. They will help Cucurella. They will help Malo Gusto.
Oh, I'm going to speak on that.
Let Spurs get a little tired, and then you bring on the guys with the flair and try to win the game. And that is exactly what he did yesterday. He waited, and then he brought on.
Can I interject real quick, Jesse, on that one point? The argument, and I sit on the argument side, is if our wingers that are workhorses, factually, defensively, that work great, the link up, yes, that matters. But if they put those chances in, if Neto buried 2 of his chances, that game is dead. You then don't have to go to the rest of that plan and think about, God forbid, a 90-minute long throw or a 90-minute set piece. The game is done. You're now putting in your Estevals. You're now putting in your other players to not only get them minutes, get them more consistent, but build. And that's my problem is I understand the defensive part of it, but at the same time, it shouldn't be at the behest of the offensive part of it. And that's why if people are going to let Neto slide, and I don't think Neto should slide, I think Neto should be criticized. And I think Garnacho was the worst. Let me be very clear. I think Garnacho was the worst player on our team yesterday. And I dare Rob to debate me. That's what I thought. So, as I was saying, my thing is
not because I can't do, because I just don't want, because we saw the game differently. But go on.
Okay. I'll respect your opinion, just Rob, with one word, and then I'm gonna allow you your explanation after. Who do you think our worst player, quote unquote, on the pitch was yesterday?
I don't think we had a bad player yesterday.
Fair, but if you said if you had to rate the one lowest, who do you rate the lowest?
To put a negative connotation on anybody's performance, because I don't think anybody performed more bad yesterday.
Okay, all right, then I'll micromanage, since we'll call it micromanaging. If Garnacho was to improve on his touch, if Garnacho was to improve on his link-up play in the final third, Garnacho would be the winger Rob thinks he is. That's all I have to say. Continue on. My bad, Jesse.
I totally agree. That is why I started off saying in the beginning, I think some games call for certain players. That's just basically what it is. We have to look at every game as different. We can't go into these lower teams, these smaller teams, playing this way. It never worked before. Never worked before. I think
this is the thing. Like Mo said it, Judge Mo, me and Andrew worked with him, of course, and Rob's been on a few times as well. But the thing is that people call him like very stubborn because against the smaller teams, he keeps being very attacking, and we are quite susceptible to counter attacks and conceding equalizers and stuff like this, and it's happening a lot. I don't know whether that's the players or it's on him, but if we play the more defensive system against Sunderland and stuff, do we win the game? Like if you played the same, like that's what I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
But I don't know. It's just it's weird, right? Tough, because I think the most thankless task in this team is our wingers. Because they're so I hate touchline wingers in this now and age. But unless you have a centre forward who's like on the end of crosses and stuff like that you can do that. I think when you play with João Pedro as the 9,
I think your wingers need to be closer to him, more like inside forwards, so to speak, so they can feed off. Do you know what I mean? It's because we see it loads of times, don't we? They get the ball at the wing, but then there's no one within, like, when we don't have like a Pedro as the 10 or a Cole as the 10, there's no one with them like that. Where it's like, we've seen it twice now, where away at Brentford and away at Forest, where he changed the tactics. Like, he brought Cole on against Brentford, and he brought Gui on against Forest and moved Pedro into the 10 area. He sort of gave him a link-up thing. Whereas this, it's like, it sort of worked yesterday because of the way Spurs set up as well, right? In terms of that. But I understand what Jesse's saying. It's like that against Sunderland, it was the game plan never changed. It was side-to-side passing and cross it high in. It wasn't like low crosses either. It was like, it was always high crosses. Do you know what I mean? The crosses never changed. It was just hitting hope, essentially. And that's where I can understand the criticism Maresca gets, where he does show in some games, his tactical adaptness. He does do it, but then he doesn't show it in other ones, right? Like for example, like even against like Wolves midweek, it was like, I don't know what happened between the first half and the second half, but there wasn't much really changed in the way we were like playing or the tactics or anything. He just brought people on and Gittins scored a banger. And by the way, on a side note, someone explained to me how Gittins could score a banger from outside the box, but yet miss an open goal. Yeah. Essentially,
this is the thing. Like, moving
makes
forward,
no sense.
I think what will help our consistency, and all four of us can agree, is that I don't know what it is, Rob, man. Maybe I'll give a chance, Rob, to speak for you in the stream as well. Maybe we just need to stick with one system and maybe one team and change system depending on the game. I don't know whether that's the issue or whether being flexible is okay. But Haaland's through on goal. Let's see what happens. Probably a goal.
Hey, Chaz, can I speak on that, though? I think the system just brings the strengths out of certain players and exposes the weaknesses in others. And I think the issue is, like, I've seen Maresca build with a 3, a 2, a 4. It just depends on what occasion and what players and profiles are fitting the system on that day against that opposition. And on average, Maresca gets it right. On average, Maresca usually lines up the appropriate personnel to at least give us a chance to win the game. I look at the games fair and square. It's like, if the players are creating chances in the final third, if our possession is turning into meaningful XG, not being a stat merchant, I'm just saying based on what you see in the game. If we're cutting out chances, if we're nullifying the other team's attacks, then Maresca did his job. And yesterday, in my opinion, Maresca coached a damn near like 5-0. And we got a 1-0. And that's why it's like, I don't even want to overpraise the players. Because my issue is, that's still not good enough, unfortunately, for what we're trying to do. Rob, you have to be honest.
No, guys,
against a better team, we lose that game. That's why we lost against Sunderland.
I hear you, but again, the end of the day, we didn't lose. But also, we seem to be the only club that never allow a player to miss a chance. Like, it's a criminal sin when a player misses a chance. Like, Haaland leads the
how many chances
every single time. I know it's the lower chances, and then they should be buried. But for me to just say, "Oh, I'm not gonna praise this player performance because they missed a couple chances," no. If they played good, I'll probably missing a chance is part of the game. It happens. Every player will miss chances. We seem to be the only people that remember the one chance that a player got and they missed. Right? That one missed chance is gonna.
I think you would agree, Rob. I think you would agree. Gittins one is unforgivable. The Gittins miss is unforgivable in terms of the way it was set up, and he basically just had to tap it in. I'm hoping for his sake, and I haven't seen a reverse angle. I'm hoping there was a bobble.
I think there was.
I'm just hoping.
Forget the bobble. I'm hoping he would just misplaced his foot at least something.
I also think the João Pedro one in the second half, where he should have had better control on that. You know, the one after the Gittins miss, where he should have had better control and he should have buried that one. The first one, I think he tried to give, like in the first half, he tried to give the keeper the eyes, like to hit it near post, and it just didn't work. And the second one, you can't really fault him for it. It was good contact on the Gusto cross.
Here's what I would say with that, Andrew, right?
Yeah.
Those 2 chances João Pedro got, I was like, why didn't he dink it? We saw you do a dink.
That's understandable, yeah. But I think the control,
in the
that
final.
second one, especially the one in the second half, Jesse, his control really let him down for that one. So he didn't have a chance to the way the ball went and his body went, he didn't have the chance to. But the Gittins one for me, I hope there's a bobble in the reverse angle.
It looked kind of bubbly. I can't remember who crossed the ball, but it wasn't directly on the ground.
That's the main criticism of yesterday for me is the finishing, right? That's the main criticism for me yesterday.
I think everybody would agree. The finishing.
Yeah. We should be sitting here 4 or 5. We should be talking about. I know there is Spurs fans saying it, but we should be talking about Frank. There's links to Frank losing his job this morning.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
No, we should have beaten them 3-4-0. Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's just tough because we haven't got any clinical strikers. Like João Pedro doesn't take enough shots to be considered that. Delap's injured. Palmer's our best striker of the ball, arguably. He's injured. So we're literally relying on like moments to score goals now. It's not like
I think Delap buries one of those.
That's something to say. Andrew, he's not here. He's not available.
No. But I'm just saying the way he's more of a natural finisher than João Pedro. And João Pedro's not.
I reckon he probably. You see that João Pedro one where he's 1-on-1 and he goes for the near post and he gets saved. Delap probably slaps that. He's better.
He probably blasted.
Can I speak on Pedro really quick? Can I speak on Pedro? I also want to be consistent to Rob. I don't want him to think like we're choosing certain players. Like Pedro was poor for me, Rob. I hope you understand. Like I don't want to cast like player agendas or anything. My issue is I think it's going to start to be a confidence thing with Pedro, and that's why that goal he got is crucial for him, like sustaining his confidence in his play. Not him being a striker, not him being a 10. You saw how he celebrated when he scored. That it meant a lot to him. So all I'm saying
you saw his play afterwards as well, because his movement changed from the previous games as well. Look at that, even for that Gusto one that was a more hit and hope cross than like a target. That was just like, let's get the ball in there and see what happens. His movement towards that. A goal can just give someone supreme confidence because it just does that. It's like a relief. It's like finally, do you know what I mean? All the stress is gone and stuff like that. And you're right, but he's gonna have those games. He's gonna go on those runs because he's not a prolific number 9. You know, he's gonna go on these like 7, 8 runs.
He's a 9 / like shadow 10, whatever you want to call it. We know he's not an out and out 9. And once again. The only thing I would say, which is unfortunate, is this is why Delap's petulance pisses me the fuck off. Because if Delap was in this game, it would have been a 3-0 affair. And if this was Jackson, I would have cursed Jackson the same way. So it has to be consistent. Yeah. At the end of the day, I just want to say it at this point. In all the games we've watched this season, and we know where it's been the manager and when it's been the players, in most of the games, the manager's system has got the point of possession from the midfield to the final third. That means the manager system is working in attack. And if we were doing what we started doing towards the end of last season, in the beginning of this season, our deficiencies in defense wouldn't be noticed.
I disagree with you. Kali, especially on. I don't think yesterday was the first game this season, bar maybe the Liverpool one, where I sat back and said Maresca absolutely coached the win. It's been a few games where I've seen where I was like,
Rob, what?
He coached, you know, maybe the West Ham one is about West Ham.
West Ham? Yeah, like that's what I was about to start asking you questions.
But the Brentford game, the United game, the even the Sunderland game, you just, you know.
Oh no, Brentford's second half, he made those changes. We should have won.
No, he made those, but you know, the starting lineup to begin with was.
No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, but he unlike Sunderland, where he didn't recognise. Like I was saying, away to Forest and Brentford, he recognised.
Yeah, but changes. I hear that. But my point is, yesterday from beginning to end, it was spot on. Right? It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna get it. You know, I got it wrong. But by the time we rectify, Brentford already had gotten confidence that, oh, we won it up. We can do something here, right? They already had something to hold on to.
No, Rob, I will give him a leniency because, like, you see other managers who are very consistent week in, week out. I can't lie. Donnarumma flapped. Rob, talk on it.
Yeah, no. He's a worker.
Hey, Andrew, Dev, Jesse.
I don't know why.
Exactly what Sanchez didn't do yesterday.
I criticise.
Go watch that goal and tell me we don't need to pull it out. Go watch that goal, Andrew. Andrew, go watch that goal.
Hang on.
Wait, order in the chat. Order in the chat.
Let me just respond, Ches. No matter what the result is, he'd be one of the worst players for me. If I was a City fan, no matter what the result is, even if he pulls off another save, he'd be one of the worst players today because of what he's just done. Okay, he's cost his team a goal.
The point is, if Sanchez is the goalkeeper, that doesn't happen.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
If Sanchez is the goalkeeper, Sanchez collects that easy. Sanchez one of the best cross claimers.
He nearly got beat from a corner yesterday in Porro's first corner.
Nearly. Everything nearly happened. We're talking about what he actually
Listen. Andrew, I got this. Listen. If Sanchez plays like that,
He's making me sound. I know. That's what he's telling me.
No, Dev.
You know what it is? It's Spurs. It's Spurs.
If that was Sanchez yesterday, he'll be in the title. If that was Sanchez yesterday, he'll be in the title. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Wait. Ches. I'm being honest with you. Listen, I'm being honest with you.
If he'd have pulled, sorry, Callie. This is my final thing. If he'd have pulled off 3 or 4 world-class saves yesterday, I would have been praising him to the hill. I'd be with you guys. I'd be praising him because of that as well. Do you know what I mean? I never said he didn't play wrong. Once again, he had a good game. He had a good game.
In the summer, sorry, Dev. I'll let you land here. It's a long stream, but I'll let you land there. Sorry. In the summer, Dev, we all speak. Jesse's here recently as well. I was arguing with Chelsea fans saying I didn't want him, but I wanted to upgrade on Sanchez. And people were telling me, and Andrew, but the argument was, how are you not taking Donnarumma over Sanchez? And I literally said,
we all know that PSG.
No, but Andrew,
I don't care what anyone says. We all know PSG's players slightly overhyped, like with their left back because of the Champions League run. We all know that, right? They slightly got overhyped because no one really respects the French league. It's like the Scottish league where you win it. Oh, it's like the German league where you win it out of cancer. Do you know what I mean? So that's fine. I had no problem with that. If you didn't want Donnarumma, I'd know, because I don't like Donnarumma. For me, he only got this build up because of the saves he done in the Champions League last season. That's the only
Correct.
That's why he got the build up. You know what I mean? That's why.
So if this season he's pants, me and Andrew will come out here and say he's pants.
I wasn't asking for Donnarumma. I just wanted an upgrade on Sanchez. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't asking for Donnarumma in the summer. I never even said his name.
Rob,
why did you go for him in the summer, Andrew? Oh, Chelsea can't win the World Cup. They haven't signed a new goalkeeper. Chelsea go win the Club World Cup and Sanchez get Golden Glove.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait.
We didn't get the whole Donnarumma. Go for Donnarumma because of his wages and
his wages.
It's wages. It's 1,000% wages.
Even if he was 50k, even if it was 150k, I still would have been like, he's very overrated.
That's fine.
Okay, I know. But Ches,
I agree with you.
The only goalkeeper I was like, cool, is Magnan.
But this is my point. Listen. This is my point. We do this so often.
We got Penders next year.
Penders. But no, genuinely, let's have an honest conversation. Let's have an honest conversation about Sanchez, and a quick one. I'm tired of the overrating. Sanchez in the Club World Cup was amazing. Let me be very clear with you, Rob. Amazing. When have you seen Sanchez like that again?
Sanchez been amazing since March. He's been amazing since March.
Hey, Andrew. Let's go pull up all these results. I can pull up.
Callie, I've got to say, Callie, this is on you. You did this to yourself. I don't know why. It's so obvious.
I dare you to go and find me a Sanchez bad game since March.
Semi-final.
How much money do you want to put on that?
Man United 4 weeks ago.
Man United,
yeah.
You forgot when he got a red card in the first 15 minutes of play? I'm sorry.
Also,
Rob, you should have
No, Rob, you buried yourself. No, Rob. No. I'm doing the Jimmy. Rob.
Okay, hold on. Just let me finish my point. 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 I said, let's have an honest conversation about Sanchez. And then you proceeded to reply with me that he's been essentially amazing since March. That is factual. Wait. Just really quick. He got a red card against Man United. And it's not 15 minutes, in under 10. I'm pretty sure it was 5 minutes.
I didn't say perfect.
Wait. It was 5. So that automatically debunks the point of what you said word for word, bar for bar. Now just give me one moment and I promise you I will shut up and I will allow you to reply because I respect you as a man to have your opinion. Now, all I'm saying is I said, let's have an honest conversation about Robert Sanchez.
And that's your
He's
first
being
mistake,
overrated.
Right?
Yeah, that was my mistake right there. He's being overrated. Wait. Just let me land. He's being overrated in the same way people are overrating Donnarumma. And the problem with this is the modern analysis of the game. When people are doing the bare minimum, and people are going to say cross collection is not a bare minimum. It used to be. So I guess I'm getting old then. Because where I come from, cross collecting and at least passing to your center backs is shot stopping were bare minimum requirements to be a good goalkeeper in the Prem. Now, I can admit the game is evolving. Distribution is more important. I understand. I am not stupid. I know ball. Now I'm going to reply to you with this and end this Sanchez conversation. If Sanchez plays like this for 10 games, right now I count the last 4, and that's including Man United. I'm being balanced. If he plays like this for 10 games, I will come here and actually praise Sanchez because he will then be doing. I know. I'm saying it on stream. Listen to me. Rob, mark it. 122 in this show, Ches, November 2nd, 7 days off my birthday. I will come back. And if Sanchez is not the reason, say it's our defense, like doing those bozo things like Trevin Tozen. I don't blame that on Sanchez. I watch ball, Rob. I will come back here and I will say, I'm sorry, Sanchez. You've turned a corner. You really might be a great goalkeeper. I'm being honest with you. But I know, and Andrew knows, less than 4 games from now, Sanchez is going to do some bozo shit that concedes us a goal, and God forbid we don't lose or draw that game. So I'm going to be quiet because I've watched this guy just as long as you've watched this guy.
And tell me, oh no, look, he misplaced the pass to Neto in this game. So that means he had a bad game. You got to come up with some
Rob,
story.
you praise him.
Look at it. Look at his passing percentage. Long ball.
This guy said, "Stop the fuck."
You know the way they take goal kicks now. You praise him for just that little pass he gives to one of the central defenders. That's what you would do.
It's a skill. It's a skill. Andrew, it's a skill.
Now what you all have to do
Andrew, it's a skill. It is a skill, Andrew.
To show what is a bad game from what is a good game, right? So you all have to set something up because Rob gonna always say he kicking a long ball, he got a good game, and then he passed to put somebody on the opposite team. He had a bad game. So now, what is the criteria for a good game or a bad game?
This guy's a cheat code.
Wait, Jesse. To be fair, like, and I wanna be balanced. That game against PSG is an amazing game. Club World Cup final. That's an amazing game from a keeper. That game against Spurs, and I'm really not trying to take the piss, man. We couldn't fucking beat Sunderland. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he does this against City, if he does this against Bournemouth right now, like whenever we play Bournemouth, if he has that type of performance against Bournemouth, Rob, I'll praise him that day. I'm being real with you.
It was great.
I just know who's
How was he against Liverpool?
I would say he was pretty good. Sanchez.
Oh, Sanchez, yeah, he was fine. Yeah.
He was great yesterday, right? And that's
what. See, when you say great, what happened, Ches? Why are you looking like that? Don't tell me.
How the Foden missed that?
Have you seen this? Haaland's on 13 goals. The next top scorer for City's own goals.
Hey boys, we gotta wrap this up. I need to go watch that game.
Own goals
I
too.
want to watch the game as well. Big up everybody joined. We got Andrew, Jesse, Dev, Den,
Big up, boys.
Spurs fan, Dubes. I'm gonna have all the descriptions down below. They've got a channel and of course their Twitters as well. But every single person who joined today, numbers are going up.
Wait, Ches. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe button, and most importantly, never forget.
I don't do
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. Ches is back, guys. Whenever I'm on anyone's channel, you guys got to run the likes up, smash the subscribe.
He wasn't
represent the man that's giving you the content.
He's back. Rob knows this. Ches is back when we win. That's what it is.
Hey. Oh, wait. Andrew, most importantly, remember.
He's always on
remember,
holiday, Rob, isn't he?
It's just Tottenham, lads. It's just Tottenham, lads.
He's on a
Even
holiday.
though I predicted a draw, I'm back when we win.
He's gonna have PTSD against Wolves. I promise you, he's gonna have PTSD against Wolves.
Wow.
Wait. Is Wolves home or away next game?
It's home.
How did he miss that?
That's what I'm saying. The Foden one, isn't it? But Andrew, isn't it the same Wolves that beat us like 5-2, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
4-2, wasn't it? It's Cunha.
It was 6-2.
No, we beat them 6-2.
No, we beat them 6-2. They beat us 4-2.
At home like 4-2 with Cunha hat-trick and now.
Our worst losses were 4-2 against Wolves and 5-2 against West Brom a couple of years ago too. Like random teams that shouldn't have
smoked
us
us.
like that.
Slightly nervous about that game if we couldn't beat Sunderland at home.
No, I understand it.
Yeah, but this is what I mean, Andrew. I'm fed up. That stream, I actually love that stream. I got cooked. I called it Ches got cooked. Rob was there. Andrew was there, grinning teeth. Jesse, you weren't there, luckily. I think you were on the comments. These man tried cooking me and calling
We all
me
had
negative.
shades.
You're negative.
They called me negative, but then Chelsea to have one win in like 5.
Bro, you had PTSD against Spurs.
No, he had
PTSD.
No. Remember,
Ches.
he had it for West Ham. He had it for West Ham, even though we won the 2 previous trips to West Ham. And when they went 1-0 up in the group, do you remember, Rob? Do you remember Rob when they went?
I'm gonna call Ches out for real. Ches, I'm gonna say what you're not saying, okay?
He's not the positive one.
Hold
I'm the
on,
negative
hold on.
Me and Rob.
No. It's not even Ches's negative.
Listen,
I'm gonna say it. Hold on. I got you, Ches. I'm gonna tell you, and then we're all gonna check out to go watch the Man City game. For Ches, it's this simple. 1 year with Tuchel. I've been around, guys. I know what people have said in the airwaves. Ches came out with the biggest chest, and rightfully so. We won the Champions League. The squad was what it was. And that motherfucker said, we're going to win the league. And ever since Ches got burned that year, and it burned Ches deeply because he really thought we were going to win. I lied, Ches? Tell me when I lied.
When we got Lukaku.
Ches has never been the same since. And that's why he goes into every game with this, we're going to lose Jazz, because he doesn't want to get his hopes up that one day we might really win the league and get smashed again. Yeah, go.
I grew up with Chelsea basically winning. Like, anybody who's like 20 to 30 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking a hat-trick there, Jesse.
Yeah.
I grew up with Chelsea basically winning a major like every other year. I've now on social media, since I've been social media, we've won one major in like 4 years. So why am I gonna have chess? Why would I have the same element of like confidence like I did before? The only games I'll be confident for, like to certain degrees, like the Spurs, I get it. Oh no. If you get to hat-trick, I'm actually gonna lose my head. I don't know if I want City to win or not. Because there are talent.
Let's end
this soon. Let's go to watch the game.
We're about to. But Rob, to be fair, that's why I say Holland. That's exactly why I say Holland.
Anyway, we're gonna end the stream now. Anyway, see you later, guys. Love for joining. Back tomorrow as always with more talk and Chelsea. And see you later, guys. Thanks for joining.
Bless you.
Yeah, guys.